Would, could, good. There is a chance that when you guys are speaking in American English, it's something I see all the time with American English learners, we are struggling to get a natural sound. We have a hard time sounding natural because of the fact that our vowel sounds tend to be so fast. And what's basically impacting our speech then is that our vowel sounds get a little bit compressed and they don't get enough time to be fully heard. And the problem with that is because people you talk to are listening for your vowel sounds. If people can't hear your vowel sounds clearly, they're not going to be able at times to, at worst, understand what you're saying. Or we're going to be talking about. I might have to restart the connection really quick. Let's restart. Hey, everybody. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to restart just to see if that helps a little bit with the connection. Give me about 1 minute. You were probably in school years ago when your nice English teacher taught you to say these words.
Wrong.
All contain vowel sounds that consonants can transform into horrible, horrible monsters. We are hunting down consonants starting with the letter L. Say these words to yourself really quick. Real, girl, milk, roll, cool. Did you say them like I did? If not, it's because when the letter L comes at the end of a word, you want to make sure of these things. The tip of your tongue is down. The back of your tongue is high. There is enough air moving through your throat. It's like a consonant sound becomes a vowel sound like Let's try them again then, shall we? Real, girl, milk, raw, cool. Hear all that breath. Real and cool, by the way, have
long vowel sounds.
That's important because long vowels, when they connect with the letter L, have a slightly
different
sound. Compare.
Really. Real. Really. Real. Notice that the long vowel pronounces the vowel sound and then adds in all sound. Here are examples of major long vowels with L's attached. Style, stale, steal, spoil, stool. Don't get nervous if you hear a D come after the L sound either. Keep your vowel the same in pairs like these. Ball, bald, saw, sawed, call, called.
Can we do that faster?
Ball, bald, saw, sawed, call, called. Ball, bald, saw, sold, call, called.
It's not just the L that's after your English, though.
The letter N is horrible at leaving your words in an awful mess to clean up. Lone, moon, pain. If you said lowen, mooin, or payin, it's a problem. You don't need to add an extra vowel sound before the letter N. It's just lone, moon, pain, lone, lowen, moon, mooin, pain, payin. Or maybe this is the problem. How do you say this? If you say you are raising your placement up here and closing off your throat. Not enough air is making it through, and you might actually be carrying that onto your vowel sound as well. Try to take the sound down and get more air through your throat too. Compare and pain, pain, lone, lone, moon, moon. But if you found all of those words easy, This one might just get you. City. Or did you say city? The problem, city ends on this E sound, but it starts with an I sound, the short I. So make sure that you can switch like this without any issues in your speech. E, I, E, I, E, I. Or the opposite. I, E, I, E, I, E. Then we can add a fast D sound in the middle. Itty, itty, itty. Now the full word, city. Some other common words that have this short I, E combination to practice. Pretty, pretty, busy, busy, really, really. But maybe I've saved. All right. Thank you guys for your patience. With some technical stuff, we'll see if that helps with things. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to your daily American English pronunciation show. Wake up, American. Monday through Friday, we meet with you here to make sure that you can get in your 5 to 10 minutes of pronunciation practice in for today. And to guide you in this process, there's me. Hello, my name is Jeff. It rhymes with breath. Just one of the 4 keys to a natural sound American English: clue placement, pitch, breath, and trying to weaken your consonant sounds in order to strengthen your vowel sounds. We got a lot of people hanging in today. Up to that. Who is with us? We got world friends. What's up? Milad is here. Emmanuel's here. Nina's here. Pedro's with us. Driving and listening. I appreciate you. Sam is here. Ooh. Well, this is interesting. Tampa police is here. I didn't do anything, I swear. You would say lettuce. Le with an S, sound like a bastard get, followed by a short I, is. Okay? Lettuce. What else do we have? World friends. What's up, world friends? They're asking a question as well. I don't know if it's to me or to someone else. I'm from the US, if that helps. Who else we got? Lovey is back. Good to see you as always. Mattia is here. Pedro says hey. Sam says hey. Okay. Pedro's released. Oh, and we got Taiwan and driving, and Sam's always live here. Okay, cool. So, let me address just a quick question that came in from World Friends at the beginning. Can I hear every single word while I'm talking fast or listening to someone talk fast? I can just hear World Friends can just hear stressed syllables when they're speaking fast. Yep. I think the other thing too, and this is going to kind of tie into what we're going to talk about today, is you don't necessarily need to. Your brain is a very powerful thing, and that's why what we're going to talk about today works so well, is because as long as you say something that is close enough to what your listener expects, as long as you're close enough to that, people will understand you. Okay? So, like, for instance, when we say a phrase like, oh, like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. People don't say it like that. People don't say, I didn't know that. They say, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. So, it's really all about giving the vowels enough space, because that's what your listener is listening for in American English. And this is one of the difficulties, because American English has a lot of vowels that most likely your first language does not have. It's just a reality. Okay, American English has a lot of vowels, so American English speakers are used to hearing lots of different vowel sounds. Okay. So when we get into some consonant exercises today that you can try out to make sure you're getting the right vowel sound, this is going to be really, really helpful. Nina asks as well a question. Does the L sound in roll make the O diphthong sound like O, weakening the second part of the diphthong? Again, my biggest thing with diphthongs is that instead of treating them as 2 sounds, I would treat them as a single sound that's compressed in American English. Because in a lot of other languages, you hear both vowel sounds relatively clearly, but in American English, you don't get that as much. So for instance, O is not a common way of pronouncing that. The more common way of saying it is O. Or for instance, like an A sound, it's not A, it's usually more A. Or like an ow sound. I can tell you, for instance, when a lot of Americans learn Italian, they have a hard time saying the ow sound like in a name like Mauro. They would just say Mauro, Mau, instead of Mau, like where you really get both of the vowel sounds in there. So just a note about that. Okay. Everyone's taking me away from my topic. I have to run soon, guys. Sam asks, Jeff, dictionary pronunciation says medical. Okay. What's the... But I hear a lot of American English speakers say medical. I personally have not heard that before. I haven't really heard people say medical versus medical. I hear medical. I don't know what to tell you about that. I really hear. I don't know what to say. I have not personally heard that experience. I hear medical. It's like meta. Same sounds like best or get. Okay. But our exercise for today, really quick. So our goal today is we're trying to weaken consonant sounds. That's our goal. So the first thing is that we have to have a mindset where the things that we say are, you have to have some trust. You have to trust that your listener is going to understand you with this, because it's going to be very uncomfortable. Okay. So one of the things here is that what may sound wrong to you can still sound right to a native speaker. Okay. Let's use a word like good. You may be used to pronouncing this with a very heavy G sound, like good, 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 versus a softer G sound, which is more like good, good, good. So again, good, 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 good. Okay. So do you hear that difference? That's kind of the way, that's where we want to end up. So instead of saying good, 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 where the G and the D are pretty heavy, we want to end up more like good, 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 good. You'll hear people say, or like for instance, like cool, cool, cool. You're not saying cool, cool, cool. We're saying cool, cool, cool. So let's treat these as gradients. So for instance, where we're saying good, can you do like a hard G and then slowly soften it? So on the one end, we have no G, and on the other hand, we have a super heavy G. So let's try to go from the heavy G to a soft G. So like good. Let's go from heavy G to a soft G. Good, 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 good. Do you see what we did? Like we started really heavy and then we softened. It's like good, 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 good. Okay. Let's do that one more time with good. Good, 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 good. Do you see that at the end, like we almost have like no G at all, versus at the beginning we have a really heavy G? Let's try with another word like book. It's like book, 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 book. Okay, again, book, 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 book. Okay, again, do you see we're starting heavy and then we're going lighter? You can go the opposite direction too. You can go light, and then make the consonant sound harsher. So for instance, let's use a word like, what's another heavy consonant? Like, let's use like. Okay, so let's go heavy, then light. Okay, or actually no, let's do the opposite. Let's do light then heavy. It's like Ike, like, like. Again, just the vowel first, and then slowly adding consonant in. Ike, like. Okay, now let's maybe do the full range with the word. Okay, so let's maybe take the word of another heavy consonant sound. Let's use like let's use rice. Okay, so we're going to start. So when we say rice, we're going to start with just the vowel, then we'll build up with the R, and then we'll take it away again. So ice, rice, 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 ice. Okay, doing that sort of range. Okay. Unfortunately, I do need to run to a class, guys, but we can practice this with any word. And what this is going to do, again, we're practicing being able to pronounce a word with a much softer consonant. We'll revisit this in the future and try to look at it from maybe like a sentence perspective or something like that. But I do have to run. Pedro, I see the question, but I'm not entirely sure I understand it. You can't speak yourself. easy. Any secret? If you could put that in the comments afterwards, I'm happy to talk more about that tomorrow. Okay. We're all friends. That's a fun question. My second question is for people for the live stream. Perfect. All right. Okay. Last thing I will say, guys, is that if you want to practice this exercise and you want to see if you're doing this right, we have a pronunciation group on Telegram where every single day I post a group of words. It looks like this. And then you get feedback from me. And I also have an assistant named Lenora. You're going to get feedback from us every single day within 24 hours. So you can send us multiple. You can send us multiple pronunciation files. So if you're working on maybe like a presentation, you have some vocab you're working on, some phrases. I also give phrases every day. You can send us those, and we'll be happy to take a look at them every single day of the week. Because that's what we're here for. We want to be able to stop you if you have questions and ask you and help you out. The last thing I'll say too is that there we go. Sorry, stopping that. Yeah, I mean, because that's what pronunciation takes, right? It takes practice, consistent practice every single day. So that's the whole reason why we have the group, because I want to help you every single day. Once again, you can go to fluentamerican.com if that sounds like something interesting to you. Okay. Levi is out. Emmanuel had to head out. Just as the a diphthong. Again, I would not treat diphthongs with two parts. I would treat it with a single part. I would not say a. I would just say a. Take a look at earlier in the stream where I was talking about diphthongs. Okay. The word yourself. That's what it is. You can't say the word yourself. Focus on the vowels. Anytime you have a hard word to say, focus on the vowels. Okay. So if the question is how you say the word yourself, start with the vowel. So your first vowel is and then your second sound is l. L. Then you can add the rest. L, yourself. L, yourself. L, yourself. Start with the vowels. Get the vowels long enough. We could talk about dark L's and things like that later as well. All right, guys, I do really have to run, but I will see you all later. Thank you so much for your time. There's a million pronunciation resources, so the fact you turn to us for some guidance, despite some technical issues, it's greatly appreciated. You guys have a good day.